When we hear the phrase resting in changelessness, it can evoke a sense of paradox. After all, everything in form is transient. The body ages, emotions fluctuate, relationships shift, and even our sense of self evolves over time. And yet, many spiritual traditions point to an underlying awareness, a presence that remains untouched by the movement of life. What does it mean to rest in that unchanging essence? Ram Dass once posed the question, is there a place within you that does not change? If so, find it and rest in it. That is the entire spiritual journey. This simple yet profound statement invites us into direct experience rather than intellectual speculation. It suggests that beyond our conditioned mind, beyond our stories and identities, there is something within us that remains steady, an ever-present awareness untouched by the fluctuations of time and circumstance. At first glance, some might mistake changelessness for stagnation. In everyday life, people seek comfort in routine, familiarity, and predictable patterns to create a sense of security. This is often a response to past instability, whether childhood poverty, emotional upheaval, or loss. However, clinging to external stability is not the same as discovering the changeless essence within. True resting in changelessness is not about avoiding change. Rather, it is about discovering the ever-present awareness that remains amidst change. This distinction can be understood through the lens of true and false values. The Greek philosopher Epicurus differentiated between desires that lead to tranquility and those that create suffering. He taught that natural and necessary desires, such as nourishment, shelter, and friendship, align with well-being, while artificial or vain desires, such as the pursuit of excessive wealth, status, or power, often lead to restlessness and dissatisfaction. Similarly, in our exploration of changelessness, we must discern between the false stability of external control and the true stability of inner presence. So, how do we come to rest in this changelessness? The answer lies not in acquiring something new, but in recognizing what has always been here. One approach is through the practice of deep inquiry, asking oneself, what in my experience has never changed? If we look carefully, we may notice that while sensations and thoughts and emotions come and go, the awareness that perceives them remains constant. This awareness does not grasp or push away. It simply witnesses. Another approach is the practice of what can be called the emptying path, letting go of attachment to the shifting identities, beliefs, and the emotional narratives that obscure direct experience. The more we release, the more we become attuned to the living current of presence, the changeless flow within change itself. It is in this resting that true peace arises, not as a concept, but as a lived reality. Closing invitation. Take a moment now, pause, close your eyes, and simply notice. Beneath the ever-changing flow of thoughts, sensations, and emotions, is there something that has never changed? Not an idea, not a belief, but a living presence that has always been here, silently aware, untouched by time. Can you rest in that? This is not something to be grasped by the mind, but rather recognized, like a clear sky behind passing clouds. And as you return to this again and again, you may come to see that true changelessness is not something you find. It is what you are. Peace be with you.